Hey guys, how the hell are you? Welcome back to Arnold Drinks. My name is Arnold, and tonight I drink. Tonight I am drinking 1792 Sweet Wheat. This is my first ever foray into allocated bourbon, something that when I first was getting into bourbons and whiskeys not so long ago, everyone was telling me this is the one that you should seek out. This is going to be that first allocated bourbon that you get that's going to really go with the flavor profile that you look for. So, yeah, my interest was piqued, and when it finally became available, I tracked it down and got one of the last bottles that I'm aware of in my local area, so I was very happy to get it. I want to say it was right around $42, $43 that I paid for it. I'm not 100% sure because it's been a few months now, so trying to remember is a little hazy. It is one of those things where as far as allocated bourbon goes, I was very happy to pay something around about retail price for it. Teeny tiny little bit of ethanol on the aroma, a lot of cherry. So that's funny. I don't remember there being as much cherry in this aroma when I first cracked open the bottle. Oh, there's a lot of cherry. Oh man. That being said, that's not the only note that's in there. I'm also getting a bit of brown sugar. I'm getting the proverbial caramel and vanilla that you want to get from a bourbon. Definitely getting that, but man, I'm getting a lot of cherry. That's interesting. That is a lot different than I remember from the first few glasses that I've had of this. So I wonder if it's sitting on my shelf has allowed it to open up a little bit. Let's give this a shot. A lot of cherry notes. So there's a little bit of, dare I say it, root beer float is what I'm getting. Like a little bit of vanilla ice cream and root beer in there. Brown sugar. Oh, this is nice. This is delectable. Let's go back in. Yeah, notes of brown sugar, notes of root beer float. That vanilla is a lot stronger on it than I remember. The caramel is kind of getting a little bit of a subdued note in there, but at the same time, like the way that root beer and brown sugar is hitting is really, really nice. I seem to recall when I first cracked open the bottle, there was a little bit of a cantaloupe note that was in there, but I don't taste that at all anymore. This is kind of opened up into a really exceptional dessert bourbon. Oh man, I just keep wanting to go back to the root beer float thing. It's just so prevalent on there. Like a root beer float, maybe with a teeny tiny bit of a caramel drizzle over it. That's definitely the note that I'm getting in the aroma, but also especially in the palate. It coats the mouth rather nicely to begin with, but then it just thins out rather quickly. That's probably the only thing that's maybe a little bit of a drawback to this. It's not very heavy mouthfeel. It just kind of thins out super fast. It dries out a little bit, but after that, it's just kind of easy going down. Little teeny tiny bit of cinnamon still kind of lingers on the back end as it goes down. But other than that, this is just exceptional. I really, really like this, and I'm really glad it's got a place on my shelf. So yeah, 1792 Sweet Wheat, 45.6 alcohol by volume. That means 91.2 proof. It is a straight bourbon whiskey, and this is kind of an exceptional dessert whiskey in my opinion. It's doing exactly what I want a dessert whiskey to do. Big, huge dessert notes that are in there. There's some other stuff that's in there too, like a little bit of baking spice maybe, but it is so subdued compared to the sweet notes. That's exactly what I wanted from this thing, and yeah, I can't get enough of this. So when this comes out again, I'll probably track down another bottle as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to this channel. Tons more of alcohol review videos coming. And as always, please remember, take what you do seriously, but do not take yourselves too seriously.